Hi, I'm Bryan Neider, CEO of Gatepath, and welcome to my weekly update. Today is Friday, May 22nd. So a lot of great news to start off with. We had a fantastic Power of Possibilities event. Thank you for your overwhelming support. Benefactors, sponsors, donors, everyone came out and really generously supported our mission and the Power of Possibilities. We have already raised over $900,000. We're going to up our goal to $1 million, a incredibly aspirational target. We have till June 20th to achieve that. June 20th is our actual founding date when we officially turn 100. So you've got between now and June 20th to support our new goal of $1 million, which would be fantastic. I'm going to tell you a little bit more about the state budget, which raises greater importance on being able to hit that target. So again, thank you everyone for your incredible support. On June 20th, be sure to tune in. We're going to have some amazing news setting the stage for our next 100 years. You're not going to want to miss that. So June 20th, 5 o'clock, mark your calendars. Go to our website. You can get more information at gatepath.org about the news that we're going to announce then. So stay tuned. I mentioned the state budget. Well, the state budget has come out. We now know what the cuts are going to look like for our system. Right now, they're pegged to be about $300 million plus some other pass-through costs that we're going to have to pick up. So it's going to actually be greater than $300 million. You may recall that our system overall has not recovered from the reductions made in the Great Recession 2008-2009. We're about $1.4 billion short in funding for our system. And those numbers come directly from the state and the rate study that the state of California did, outlining where our system is at. So that is a huge gap, and now it's going to go up close to $1.75 billion. So to give you some perspective, that's about a 30% shortfall from what the state says we need to operate our programs. That's pretty remarkable. And again, we know these are tough times. We want to be very sensitive to everything that everyone's going through, but some of the reductions going to programs are going to range from 7% all the way up to 14% for specific programs. I don't know how some organizations are going to manage that. We're going to go through this next week, look at our budget and see how it may impact our individual programs. But I mentioned before about Power Possibilities. Fundraising is critical for us to close that gap due to the lack of funding from the state of California. So there are ways that you can help. We're going to put some information on our website. We think there's still an opportunity to influence some of the reductions that are being proposed. These are very, very significant cuts to our system. We feel it's disproportionate to how much we're already underfunded, that the savings to the state are so small compared to the negative impact they're going to have to one of the most vulnerable populations in California. It also puts added pressure on us because of COVID-19 and distancing and ratios for number of staff to folks that we serve. And this goes across all of our programs, from adult programs to our therapy to our preschools. We're going to actually have to maintain, if not increase, staffing for certain specific areas while the funding's going down. So again, fundraising is critical for us, but also advocating to the state of California to reconsider what they're doing to this system that is already very, very fragile. You know, I'm confident with where we're at from a financial position, but I'll tell you, it's not going to be easy. We've got a tough row ahead as we get back to whatever the normal is going to look like in the next year, and we're planning for that right now. So again, we'll provide more information about what that's going to look like. In the following week, we're going to have, in roughly 10 days, we're going to be having some town hall meetings with families, participants, caregivers, on what the reentry to opening some of our programs is going to look like. So stay tuned for messaging on that. We'll share more details when we have them. We're also trying to coordinate with how to manage between Santa Clara County, San Mateo County, and what that may mean for individual and specific geographic programs on making sure that we're in compliance with whatever the health department guidelines are. Our first priority is the health and safety of our staff and the folks that we serve. And we want to share with you what we're doing to make sure we're prepared for whatever the reentry is going to look like. So again, look for messages on that. Be sure to tune in. We'll have a question and answer session as well as we give you some outlines of what we're looking to do to reopen our programs. Again, they're probably going to start with modest reopening. working through it and rolling into what that's going to be. We want to make sure we have all of the protocols set up and prepared for every family as they come back to receive service. The next thing I want to talk about is a hero story. So at the Power of Possibilities, we have the Neal Poppin Award, and that recognizes an individual in our employment program who's done exceptional work in their profession, and we recognize one each and every year. And Neal Poppin was an individual in our program who exemplified the virtues of hard work, determination, and great team member. And so Neal Poppin, unfortunately, is not with us anymore. His parents, Nick and Mieko, have generously supported the Neal Poppin Award and supported Gatepath all these years. So Nick and Mieko, we want to thank you again for your support and giving us the ability to honor your son with this award each and every year. And this year's awardee, Rolanda Hernandez, is a remarkable person. He works at the Marriott Airport Hotel. He starts his day at 4:30 each morning, prepares for the commute to get to work by 9 a.m. He doesn't miss a day. He's a great team member. He has the respect of everybody he works with, valued contributions to the Marriott Hotel. Unfortunately, the hotel is closed, as you know, during the shelter-in-place order. We usually do a video telling the story of the Neal Poppin Award winner. We will do Rolando's story when we can go back and actually film that and film his co-workers telling their impressions of Rolando and what great work he does, as well as from his family members and Rolando himself. So again, that's going to come. We'll let you know when it arrives. But Rolando sets the example for all of us about what it means to have determination, hard work, perseverance. I mean, I can't imagine a 3-hour plus commute every day, and he doesn't miss a day. He shows up with a smile on his face, ready to go. So remarkable story. You won't want to miss it when we have that video ready. Rolando, again, congratulations on being this year's Neal Poppin Award winner. So for everyone out there, be safe. We're in this together. Take care of yourself. Take care of one another. Thank you for all of your support, and I'll see you next week.